Hey, what's up guys, this is Astranox and I'm back with another Epic 7 video. So floor 82 in the Abyss for some runes. Alright, so the boss is Devourer Arahakan on wave 2. And this is the boss on wave 1. There's two of these Azimanus Scout with Arahakan on wave 2. And this is the issue with the battle, really. So you need to control how much health the ads have and make sure one has less health than the boss, or just kill them, kill these Azimanus Scout before the boss goes. This guy is part of the battle with wave 2. This crystal is in front on wave 1, but I just work on attacking the boss here. I just put this thing on auto. Let's turn on skills of Kluri and Angelica and just have this auto while I explain some of the stuff in this fight. So on wave 1, the health of these monsters is the crystal has 44,000, the two ads behind it have 49,000. This dark goblin bandit has 188,000 health. Now on wave 2, there's 3 ads, 2 Azimanus Scouts and the Azimanus Hunter that is fire. They all three have 13,000 health, and Devourer Arahakan has 347,000. So here's the deal with the fight. You're dealing damage against Devourer Arahakan. He doesn't take any damage really until he uses Corrupted Web, and the only way for him to use Corrupted Web is when all the ads are dead. It's similar to the raid, the Hell Raid, Devourer Arahakan. The ads are able to heal the ally with the lowest health threshold. So what does that mean is that it can be controlled. That means that you could make sure one of the ad has less health than Devourer Arahakan, forcing those ad to just heal automatically, heal one of the ad with 13,000 health instead of Devourer Arahakan. And then you can concentrate your effort into reducing Arahakan's health as much as possible. There's another strategy. You could rely on the unhealable debuff, but the issue with this thing is that first you need to make it stick, and if you don't prioritize killing the ads, what's going to happen is that the boss will be immune to debuff immunity, and at that point it's just going to end up really bad. He's going to be immune to your unhealable, and the ads are going to still be alive, and they will be healing him. Oh, I need to turn off the skills. Alright. You can use wave 1 to build up souls. Now that's right there, that's an issue. I don't have my skill, but I'm just gonna slowly work on killing the ads. You can open up with the Guardian. You could open up with the Guardian, lowering the Devourer Arahakan's health and dealing damage to those ads. And they will be healing, the ads will be healing themselves because you will deal more damage to the... They will have a lower percentage of health than Arahakan. So that's one way to go about it. I'm just going to save my souls for now. This will trigger S3 of Bellona. So Daydream Joker is huge. Devourer Arahakan is immune to poison, so you can't be using poison for this. But Daydream Joker is the solution really in the Abyss, and against any target with high health, it is extremely annoying. I mean, extremely strong. Yeah, extremely annoying for the enemy, because you can just destroy them with Daydream Joker, which actually scales off of crit chance and crit damage. So if you land a crit, it's gonna get multiplied by your crit damage. If you have Daydream Joker plus 30 enhance, it's gonna deal 3% of the target's max health and damage. That is a ton of damage actually. So the more health they have, the more damage they will do. At this point, I'm just gonna use this thing. I mean, you need to kill the ads so you can start doing some actual damage to the boss. Alright, my stuff is ready now. So let's just attack him until... Thing is, he's gonna use this thing, right? So I can apply my barrier here, so I can sustain some of the damage. He will apply unhealable debuff to my team. No matter what, you cannot resist it. It just gets applied. Alright, here we go. I just need to make sure one of those ads has less health than Arahakan. Now you check, they are low in combat readiness. I can just work on him with Daydream Joker. And to be honest, I could use the Guardian at any point. There's no healing that really needs to be done, so might as well, instead of having Angelica just swing her skill 1, let's just pop the Guardian here. You cannot ignore the ads though, that's the thing. You can't really ignore them. Now I'm gonna attack the boss. And I knew it was going to trigger as 3, so that's dealing damage to the ads. You just need to make sure one of them has less health than the boss. What's good about the Guardian is that it's lowering every ad. So let's say you're focusing on one, but then like you make the mistake of killing this ad. Let's say like you were like, nah, this attack's not gonna kill it, but then you trigger a dual attack, like, and then the ad dies and the other one has full health. So now the target with the lowest amount of health is the boss. So this light as menace scout will be healing the boss, and like I said, with skill 1 it's healing for... Skill 1 is healing for 25,000 health. So that's a lot of damage that was healed back. I need to kill those ads. I'm using Bellona to focus on Arahakan. And I'm using everyone else in the group to lower the ads. Now there is no defense down on the boss, so really it's fine. I'll attack the boss anyways. Now this guy is gonna go with the healing. Let me apply this to the boss. Alright, it worked. Now you see the ad just healed itself for a whooping 1000 health, which is nothing really. Boss is almost ready with the... Nice, very nice dual attack here. Boss is almost ready to be immune to debuff. Boom, there it is. He's got like 51% health. If let's say you're using a Catus as your healer instead of Angelica, she's really great with defense down, attack down debuff, cutting the attack of the target in half. So you apply that on Devourer Arahakan, and it will be well, reducing his damage in half, which is really much easier to sustain its damage. Now something you could do as well, ads are almost dead. The boss is going only 13% combat readiness, so I can just go. I can just use this now. I don't need to like burn this ad super quick. I know I'm gonna kill this ad before the boss goes. It's unfortunate this triggered now, but it's fine. Oh wait, ugh, mistake. The boss was the one with higher combat readiness. No, I have to wait a turn now. The longer the fight drags on, the more attack and critical hit chance the boss gets. That's fine. I'm building souls in the meantime. I don't need to heal up here. Just build up souls. There we go. It's happening now. Okay. So I really need to make sure that one of these ads is lower than Arahakan. So I'm just gonna go and use the Guardian now. And this is not gonna be enough to lower one of them. Now Bellona got stunned. That's that is not good. But to be honest, I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna go again with the Guardian. Definitely want these ads to be lower.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
At this point, how can I gouge this really? It looks very close. I really like to use S3 on the boss. That doesn't look safe. Okay, I'm gonna attack one of the ad because Bellona is stunned anyways. Oh my god!
Just like we practiced.
Well, I know who's gonna get healed now. Let me apply this to the boss. Oh wait, what? Ah, he's immune. Yeah, I need to kill the ads again. Epic fail. It's fine, it's fine. Oh my god. But the thing is, when you save your souls and use the Guardian to lower its health, it's dealing the full amount of damage on Arahakan. So that's really great. It's really facilitating the battle. Now I know they will be healing the one with super low health, and they already did. They just killed number 2. Alright, I just need to heal back up. Use S2 because it's gonna heal for more. Finish killing the ads. I need to build up more souls. You see, like, this attack is the one that heals for a lot. Now the lower Devourer Arahakan is, the harder it is to just take one of the ad. This is 3 souls, this is only 1. Gonna go with this thing. And he's gonna use his area attack, which is gonna deal quite a bit of damage. I should have probably... I wonder if I have enough health on Bellona. This will have her S3 trigger. Yeah, okay, she's fine. I have the Guardian. Thing is, you could just brute force the boss and just counter the healing too. That's another way to go about it. Angelica is going after. So what I'm gonna do here is, yes, I could attack Arahakan. Bellona is gonna go too, but after that there's 2 of the ads that are going to heal. I'm gonna try to lower one of them low enough. I don't think it's gonna work, but thing is, Devourer Arahakan is gonna lose even more health here, so they will be healing him.
I will do my best.
I got S3 that will trigger. That's fine if they can heal a bit. Wow. They will heal him. It's okay. Yeah, there it is. 26,000. But now I have a turn, and I still have defense down. But to be honest, like, it depends. If there's a dual attack triggering here. Nope. No. I can just heal up or attack something. Could trigger a dual attack, but I mean, I'm not gonna take this chance. I will try to attack the one with the most health, maybe stunning him. Nope. At this point, I could go with S3, dealing damage to all the adds. And that's the thing I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna build focus. I'm gonna potentially drop defense down debuff on Arahakan for 2 turns. It worked. One of the ads is extremely low health. So at this point, I can just attack Arahakan with Daydream Joker. So one of the ads is extremely low. You know, he's the one getting healed, but now Arahakan got healed. Arahakan got healed. So this is the round. There's one more. He's at 31%. I cannot use my Guardian. My health is fine. But I know the ad number 2 will be receiving the healing. So, I mean, I'm just gonna hit number 3 here, potentially stunning him. Why is it not getting attacked? There it is.
Forward march. Fight a little harder, Kluri.
So if I attack number 1, I could kill it. Or I could lower its health enough so it's guaranteed to get healed.
I hope this job is
Alright, it's gonna get healed now. Next time Arahakan goes, he's getting debuff immunity. I know number 1 is gonna heal itself. So I could just go and S3 the boss. Bellona is going next. Not gonna kill the boss. Gonna be very close. Let's give it a shot. But I mean, it would be safer to just kill the ads and then work on... Well, as long as you make sure that the ads that will be healing are healing an ad with 13,000 health instead of the boss. That's all you really need to control. And if you are relying on defense down and you don't have Bellona, use 2 damage dealers or maybe like 3 heroes with Daydream Joker as high level as possible. Make sure you apply defense down debuff so you can double your damage output because it's based on the target's max health. I have one here on Taranor Guard. It's plus 25. It's 2.7% of the enemy's max health. It goes up to 3% when it's maxed out. When it's lower level, where is that thing? I have one on Requirement Roar. 18 is 2.4 and yeah, anyways, even if you have it plus 12 or plus 15, it is plenty of damage. You just yeah, make sure you apply defense down. I'm gonna show you my gear now. Skill ups first. Yeah, really make sure defense down is applied, because I mean, doubling the damage output is huge. Save up your souls for the ads. Don't use it early on. Use it on the second turn, the second corrupted web. And really, Angelica, I mean, you can bring any healers in here. I didn't even use her debuff immunity. It was about using the souls for the guardians. Or if you have high area damage heroes, you can just like if you have Shuri, you're gonna be able to go more often, and he's gonna do some. He's gonna help dealing damage with to the ads. It's gonna be much easier to get way more turns in before the boss goes back into debuff immunity and you can deal very little damage to it. You saw the amount of damage that was happening throughout the fight. It's definitely nothing crazy. I've seen way more in the Abyss. And Kluri is a really good hero in there because you can make sure you can apply defense down. Aureus, to be honest, like, yeah, it does help. Your team's taking less damage, has more defense, so you can use that. You can use that. I mean, you could almost use put Daydream Joker on Kluri as well, because the damage wasn't insane. If yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I think about it. And also with Akatis or anyone that applies attack down debuff, if you apply that on Arahakan, it's gonna reduce the amount of damage by the boss by quite a bit. I'm not sure if I even showed the gear. So yeah. And also, if you're gonna wear Daydream Joker, try to aim for as much crit damage as possible. Your critical hit chance, of course, you need to have it close to 100%. Or let's say you're at elemental advantage, you're getting 15% crit bonus. It's not shown anywhere, but you're getting 15% increased crit. So like Taranor Guard, he's ice against the Wyvern, it's fire, so I have 100% crit chance. And I don't need as much speed on Taranor Guard because of the dual attack chance. I'm using one unity set, and my skill up like this increases the dual attack chance. I'm getting combat readiness for my whole team, including Taranor Guard, whenever he dual attacks. So it's definitely helpful with the skill 1 that applies defense down debuff. Extremely powerful with combined with Daydream Joker. You might have Taranor Guard already built because, I mean, he's just great in Wyvern and I mean, in many areas in the game. So very strong hero to build. You could just, I mean, you could use Luna. You got defense down. It's just that you're not going to be able to have a higher, like a high enough uptime on it. But you could definitely use it. She can do some great burst damage. She definitely can do some great burst damage. I would put Daydream Joker on her or any damage hero that you're going to be bringing. But yeah, you're going to be able to, you're going to need to sustain your team with some healing. If you're lucky enough to have Bellona with Bloodstone, of course it's gonna facilitate the whole thing because you can heal up based on the amount of damage that you deal. I mean, it's 19.5% of the damage dealt, and then you're dealing damage with skill 1, attacking someone that's defense broken. So this deals 4% of the target's max health and damage. With defense down debuff, it becomes 8% roughly. And then you go through, if you land a critical hit, it's going to multiply by your critical hit damage. So now it's 16% of the target's max health. And of course there's some damage based on the attack, but I don't build her for attack really. And then it gets multiplied too by your skill enhancement. And this is supposed to multiply the damage even of Daydream Joker. So if you're like Daydream Joker on Taranor Guard, the damage is multiplied by the skill ups on the damage dealt increase from the skill enhancements. So that's another thing to keep in mind if you want to increase your damage output. Now, of course, the longer the fight drags on, the more damage output the Devourer Arahakan is going to start dealing. But really, like, if you have a way to, like, you cannot really rely on speed buff, but Shuri is very effective because this boss puts cannot be buff debuff on your team. So if you, like, DN is not going to be so good too. You can save her barrier to remove the, I believe you would get speed down debuff if it's like the raid for whenever the boss use corrupted web. So you can clear that up with the barrier skill too. You could, yeah, I mean, Shuri is just really great there. A lot of damage, helps you take out the ad, get more turns. But to really like focus on taking one of the adds below the boss's health threshold is really the key here. It makes the fight so much easier. You don't have to like kill all of them. So like as long as you're controlling the situation, you're bringing one of the add lower, so you can work on attacking the boss at the same time while you can, because the window is not that huge. So you need to maximize your damage output during that short period of time, and make sure that defense down is getting applied so you can really deal a ton of damage. And if you are in a bad situation where you cannot deal enough damage against an ad, if you have a hero that deals a lot of burst damage, that's great because you can bring one of the ad really low. But if you're in a sticky situation, you can just use the Guardian. It's going to deal more damage to the boss. It's going to deal more percentage damage to the ad than the boss. If you use R key, the first Guardian is 10% of the target's max health and damage, plus 45% of your party's attack. Now this 45% of the party attack is going to be the reason why you can lower the percentage of health of the ads more than the boss. And it goes through the boss's like when it has the debuff immunity, so and it's taking much less damage, you will still deal 10% of the boss's health and damage. So you could always save your Guardian near the end. Let's say he goes back in debuff immunity, he's taking way less damage, and you're like, I'm gonna burn him. So if you saved up your souls, you can make it happen. This could be a way to down the boss. If you use Guardian 2, you can apply defense down debuff, but to be honest, it gets resisted so often. The boss also has 70% effect resistance, so I would not rely on that Guardian. It's been really bad for me in the raid, just not landing defense down. So I'm using R key because you're doing way more damage per soul usage. R key only costs 30 souls, Guardian 2 costs 60 souls, and Guardian 3 costs 50 souls. Guardian 2 lower your whole team's cooldown by 2 turns, so Chrome Cruz could be a very good Guardian. He's mostly used when players are using Kiris, the 3-star Earth Archer, to poison bosses and take them out quick, but the boss is immune to poison, so that doesn't work. You could definitely just use Alexa. I mean, I used Alexa as a 4-star in Wyvern, and you put Daydream Joker on her, and she's gonna, if she lands a critical hit, she's gonna attack twice. So if you have your Daydream Joker, you're gonna use it twice against the boss and just keep on using skill 1. She could be the hero that kills the boss for you, while the rest of your team is sustaining, applying debuff, lowering the ads health, building souls so you can use the Guardian. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I could go on for a while, but I think it's been long enough. So really, like yeah, my favorite was Guardian 1, really, to deal as much damage as possible and for a lower soul cost. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon if you'd like to be notified whenever I release a new video. And good luck with the encounter. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.